This is the J.R. Hendrick Texan Gentleman, a podcast that deals with the early life of J.R. Hendrick. And now, this is a speech made by J.R. in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, August 7th, 1995. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and Pastor O'Rourke and Reverend Tyndale for making me feel so welcome. Today I want to talk to you about a provision that's near and dear to my heart. Has not been passed by Congress yet, but it should be. I'm talking about faith-based initiatives to benefit small business and how the government should be open for the exchanges. My father sends his greetings from Washington, D.C., and he wants to thank you all for making me feel so welcome. But faith-based initiatives is something that I'm sure is wanted all over this country. Last January, the bill went through the House. It went through 5 ballots before it was finally approved. 88% of the House. I was never so amazed. Praise the Lord. But then in March, when it came time for it to come before the Senate, I was in New Orleans lobbying one of the senators to vote in favor of it. I was expecting him to do so. Sadly, he failed to do so. And as a result, the Senate had 53 Republicans and 47 Democrats. What's sad is 9 Republicans joined the Democrats to filibuster this move, and it should have never been. Now I understand our first provision that must go through the House is sustainability for small business. The block grants and the like. My father informs me that that's one of the top topics that goes before Congress after the August recess. He and I are behind this 100%. But there's a problem. Not very many conservatives are behind us. Some say that we're being a fool, even in our home state. But under the circumstances, with a budget battle this fall, I say, why not? Thank you for being so kind. I appreciate it. It's no mistake Clinton signed a partial of what my father wanted in April. But now this fall, this is his chance to be true to his promises. What he promised the people of this State of the Union in January. He said he was going to govern from the center. I'm going to say this in all honesty. Remains to be seen. Let me say this again. I'm going to say this in all honesty. And those of you can be mad at me all you want. It's a free country. God bless you. But many are saying that Bill Clinton has, since January, and will be governing from the center. Remains to be seen. Now, I don't agree with my father about everything. Guess that's why he sent me. I'm a little bit more mild-mannered than he is. But you have to be deaf, dumb, and blind to not want to involve faith-based financial initiatives to help people that are struggling. Even the poor that want to start their own small businesses. It don't make no sense to continue things as they are. Clinton says that he's for welfare reform. Let's see it. He says he's in support of welfare reform. Well, I'm sorry. Let's see it. Let's see him vote for it. If he vetoes it, even one time, we know that he is a liar and a hypocrite. Bush lost in 1992 for good reason, and we know it. He failed to deliver a promise on the economy that he wouldn't raise taxes. I won't even touch the issue about Desert Storm. My father has asked me to leave this alone. My commentary is on domestic policy. We were doing good under Reagan. There is no doubt. And we were doing good under Bush. There is no doubt. But then, what happened? The budget fight in the election, the fall of 1990. What happened? Why did Bush lose? Because I'm going to say this 3 times, and I mean it. Bush caved, Bush caved, Bush caved. Conservatives and liberals will say, in infamy, they will live forever with this statement in our generation. What Bush said in his campaign at 88. If Congress shall push me to raise taxes, then I'll say no. Read my lips. No new taxes. There were new taxes. And now, thanks to Clinton, even though he promised to cut taxes for the middle class, there are new taxes. Let me ask you something. How many of you are willing to put up with 4 more years of this? a scandal, a lie. We all know about Whitewater and who's in trouble. There's some people that's in preparation of being going to jail. There's people in preparation of being indicted. James says faith without works is dead. And my father has set me when I was 14. My father set me on the knee, taught me that doctrine, told me what was true. Now, I'm a diehard Baptist, but I know what my father believes. I know what most of you believe. If Clinton wants to say that he can be fiscally responsible and balance the budget, well then, I got to be honest with you, let's see it. What's it going to take? A midnight government shutdown. He's gonna pull down all the stops. And some people are just going to be plain and tired of it. Say they don't want him. If we vote for him again as a country, then we are lost. Now, I asked my father if he would consider running for President of the United States. He has said no. I said, Daddy, come on, why not? He said, my family is more important. He said, boy, it's God first, family second, and country third, and you know it. I want to thank you, Gettysburg Community of Christ, and Gettysburg Assembly of Christ, for listening to me, coming here on a Monday night. Some of y'all are probably expecting a revival. Maybe some of y'all get that. Some areas at D.C. and others are having what's known as their tent conclaves. This is that season. Why not? But I'm here to talk about a matter that's important. Now, I know Assemblies of Christ are conservative, but in some ways they're neutral. I'm not asking you to support my father. I'm asking you to support what's right. Now, upon my finishing this speech in about 7 minutes, Grace Arthur, who is a member of my mama's and my daddy's staff, who is also a talk radio host, she'll be taking a poll about faith-based initiatives. Once we're done, we hop in the limo. I will take that poll straight up to my father's desk, and he will know where to proceed from here. But like I have said a dozen times, Clinton says he can govern from the center. Folks, I gotta say this. I'm gonna say this one more time. Let's see it. Back in 1992, we kids who were crazy enough to vote for him, we basically were telling them, let's see it. Now, I'm going to say this with all my heart. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Now, I say with all my heart, let's see it. Let's see you cut taxes for the middle class. Let's see you cut taxes for small business. Let's see you balance the budget. Are you willing to do that? Or are you just going to pay lip service and let people watch your scandals all day long? What you going to do about that? When I was a kid to a teenager, I used to listen to my parents and grandparents sit there talking about a man by the name of Dick Nixon. Had the same fortitude. He said he could get us out of Vietnam. Clinton says he could get us out of Bosnia. Like they said about Nixon back in the 70s, I say this about Clinton back now in the 90s. Let's see it. No excuses. No exceptions. Let's see it right here and right now. We don't have a chance to fool around. We don't have a chance. Congress, no doubt, is recessing at the end of this week. And then they're going to be returning back in September. I want to see them held their feet to the fire to see if they can hold Clinton's feet to the fire. No excuses, no exceptions. Folks, I want to hear you say, let's see it. Let's see it. What's Clinton been doing? My daddy's been privy to some things, elements of his schedule. So far, I haven't seen him say a dang thing about small business. Social policies, rolled over. He don't have anything until Wednesday. And even then, leads me to question. Leads me to believe. Which one of you say that we've had enough as usual with business as usual in Washington? I heard one of the minister's wives say, JR, why don't you run for Congress yourself? I said, no. I can't imagine anybody who'd want to support me for Congress. Not at this particular point in juncture in my time, if you know what I mean. This is what I'm here for. To help Americans see. Bring us back into the unity of the faith. People of different faiths contributing to help each other. In business and in health. Take a load off the government red tape. But does Clinton want that? Well, sadly, probably no. It's good to talk to you guys. Alright? It's what I'm here for. May God bless this assembly. And may God bless America. Good night. Good night. I'll be assembling with you guys later on. Good night. Hope you enjoy listening to the J.R. Hendrick Texan Gentleman. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of the adventure. This is the James Hendrick Empowerment Network saying until next time, get ready for the rest of the story. It's going to get more interesting from here.